Hey, everybody. We're coming back to you. I know it's been a long time. You know, we're in the new Delgado Entertainment Studios, which is our office, really.
We rented a closet and it's our office.
It's our office. Yep. So, you know, this is Shannon.
Art.
Roll the music. Anyway, we're back to you. We're very sorry it has been so long. We just didn't have a place to record. It got cold, and my wife cannot stand the cold. She's just, you're just not able to be in the cold.
I'm not a polar bear anymore.
Yeah, she doesn't like it. So we haven't done any episodes because our house isn't quiet.
Kids, dogs, goats, chickens, etc.
You know,
Sorry.
so this is actually our second shot. We would have came at you sooner. We actually recorded a couple shows, and then we had some technical difficulties with the audio, and completely lost the audio. So we basically just wasted a day for nothing. It was pretty cool. But we're back to you. I know there's audio, so we're pretty excited. I mean, we got new digs here. We're on very far away from our house, which is great. I don't know. So what's new? What's going on?
Super Bowl's coming.
The Super Bowl's coming, and of course, like I knew at the beginning of the season, Kansas City Chiefs are in the Super Bowl.
Woo!
Thank you. I know I'm just a fan, but I feel like when they won it, like it affected me so much.
He cried at last year's Super Bowl.
Let me tell you,
Cried like a baby. Cried.
like a man, baby. You know what I mean? Like a man cries. Anyway, I've been a Kansas City fan since 1991. Joe Montana got traded. I was a Joe Montana fan. I like the 49ers, but I love Joe Montana. I remember watching football as a little kid, and it was really hard to watch, the Super Bowl in my house. So I actually had to watch it in my room on this little
19-inch or whatever they were.
It was like small. It was a small TV, like this big. It was, and I watched the first Super Bowl I ever watched. I was really young. I was watching it on a small TV, and I got to see the 49ers play. And then I was like, I remember, I was really young. I was like 9 years old, 9 or 10, and I kept going to turn the TV on Sundays to see if I could watch more of that football. Growing up in a Mexican household, we watched soccer. And I didn't like soccer, but all the kids at school, they played football, they played Pee Wee football. So I got really into football. And then the 49ers, they did something after Joe Montana got hurt. They traded him to the Kansas City Chiefs. And I was like, well, that's wrong, right? Just because a guy gets hurt, you want to trade him. So I started watching the Kansas City Chiefs, and he took us to 2 AFC championships. We didn't win, but we got to the AFC championship, and then he retired. So what am I to do? I stayed with the Chiefs. And there was a process there. We were never really like, oh, the Chiefs suck. Oh, they're never really good. You know what I mean? Like, we were always 500 or better. And you're just waiting. And then you get answers, and then we got quarterbacks from the Patriots, and then we got quarterbacks from the 49ers. Alex Smith came to us from the 49ers. Matt Castle from the Patriots. So, I mean, ups and downs. But nobody could take us over that hump to get us into that Super Bowl, to get us deep into the playoffs. And then they drafted this kid out of Texas Tech named Patrick Mahomes. And I'll tell you, during the draft, I was like, what? Who is this guy? Then, Alex Smith did really well that year. And then the last game in that season, they let Patrick Mahomes, I believe, play the last half for the Chiefs against the Denver Broncos. And just in that little bit, I was like, whoa.
He's doing something.
He's you know what I mean? You didn't see a whole lot of fireworks or anything, but you got the, whoa, this guy's different.
There's something there.
Yeah. So, of course, the next year, Patrick Mahomes comes out on fire, wins league MVP, throws 50 touchdowns, over 5,000 yards. We would have had a Super Bowl if it wasn't for D Ford being offsides. Because Brady threw an interception. That was ours. We'd have gone to the Super Bowl, and right now we'd be going to our third Super Bowl instead of second Super Bowl. And we probably would have won that one too, because I tell you what, the Rams really sucked in that Super Bowl. I mean, it was 10-3 Patriots. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for Brady's last play in the middle of the fourth quarter, wouldn't have happened. But all I'm saying is, this guy was special. So we watch him, and the next year he comes out, and he's just doing amazing things. You know what I mean? He's got weapons on all sides. He's got my wife's favorite player. Who's that?
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce.
Hi, boo.
Tyreek Hill. Of course, Sammy Watkins. You got McCole Hardman. And then on the defensive side of the ball, you've got Chris Jones, who's a monster. You got who else?
The Honey Badger.
Tyrann Mathieu, putting it down. You got the rookie Snead. You got Sorensen making plays. I mean, it's just, it's incredible how full and how well their team is just clicking. And I'm glad that I'm not a bandwagoner. You know what I mean? Like, all you guys.
I did not know that's where this was going. Just to clarify.
I'm just saying, we don't mind you. But, like, say Patrick Mahomes gets hurt and we don't win the Super Bowl next year, or we don't make it as far, y'all are going to leave. Y'all are gone. You know what I mean?
Is that what people do?
That's what like fair weather fans. You see how you got fair weather
really
friends?
Do that?
You got fair weather friends, fair weather? Yeah, of course.
That's
so
boring.
We've been cheering. We're Chiefs fans. My wife was a Bears fan, and
I
still am, like the NFC.
I stopped watching football, really.
Until
this guy came along.
And we watch Chiefs football in our house.
And as it turns out, if I don't watch the game, they lose.
So
I feel kind of obligated.
So we watched of course, we root for Josh Allen. We've been watching him since college. We enjoy Josh Allen. What I didn't get is how the hell, like, don't get me wrong, Josh Allen, you're great. Your pass percentage this year has turned awesome. Awesome. You've improved so much. But there's just a different dynamic to the Chiefs than there is the Bills. I mean, the explosive offensive weapons the Chiefs have, they can score 28 points on you like that. You know what I mean? It's incredible. So, of course, there's great quarterbacks around the league. You got Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson, sorry. Kyler Murray. You got Tua coming in. You got Joe Burrow. But then, and I'm just going to let you know, we played the Cleveland Browns in the first round. And while I was watching that game, beginning of the third quarter, my heart stopped. I was like, oh, my homeboy. My homeboy's down. Right?
That was scary.
Concussion protocol. Luckily, Chad Henne comes out and handles business. You know what I mean? The defense stacked up. They handled the game. Crisis averted. On to the Buffalo Bills. Thank you guys for joining us. As always, this is Shannon.